You're watching StayWavyTV, your home for non-stop WWE action and fresh waves of wrestling coverage. Slam that subscribe button, ring the bell,
y'all.
and ride the wave.
WWE legend Goldberg is back, crashing out again. For those that don't remember, he crashed out after his retirement match while he was giving his speech, and they pretty much cut him off in the middle of his retirement speech, you know what I'm saying? So months after that, Goldberg is back crashing out on the WWE again because he feels like some girl in the WWE broke his streak, and he thinks that the WWE did it on purpose, you know what I'm saying? So let me read you guys this article, right? So Goldberg famously racked up and claimed 173 victories in WCW during his record win streak in the Monday Night Wars. Appearing on Real Talk with Mike Burke, Mike proclaimed that a streak like that would never happen again. They already did, said Goldberg. Some girl at WWE. They did it on purpose. I have nothing against that girl by any means, but yeah, the whole WWE experience, I was part of WCW when we were kicking their ass in the Monday Night Wars. I didn't know what was going on at the time. I was just on one of the sides. Now one side dissolves and the other one consumes everything, so they can treat everyone and everything the way that they want. I think this is always going to be the bird in their ass that I was a part of a company where I was the champion in a very short period of time and we were beating them in the ratings. So the girl that he's talking about is Asuka, right? Asuka is a Japanese wrestler. She's currently a part of the Kabuki Warriors, you know what I'm saying? She used to be in the tag team with Io Sky, right? So Asuka went undefeated for 914 days in the WWE. Goldberg had his retirement match in July, losing to Gunther, you know what I'm saying? So listen, okay? We all know that Goldberg is a legend, right? He's a future Hall of Famer. But Goldberg, we wouldn't even know that Asuka or Asuka, however you say her name, we wouldn't even know that she beat your streak if you didn't say anything about it, bro. You're starting to come off as very bitter, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, I believe Goldberg when he says that because he was on WCW at a time where WCW was pretty much competing with the WWF, right? And then, you know, WCW ends up, you know, going out of business, and all the guys from there pretty much go to the WWF. And, you know, there's obviously going to be some resentment because, you know, this was a company that they were beefing with, right? So, you know, Goldberg coming from WCW to the WWF or the WWE, whatever, right? Him coming over there dominating everybody. He feels like a lot of people during that time had a lot of animosity towards him. But Goldberg, like, you're not a victim because, you know, you famously have been known for injuring people in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, you injured Bret Hart. Bret Hart feels like you cut his career short. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate the fact that Goldberg has become such a complainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like he acts like he's this, you know, this perfect person when it's like, bro, you've gotten a lot of criticism for hurting people in the ring. And, you know, you got a retirement tour. Most wrestlers, they don't get retirement tours. You actually got one, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're still complaining. They didn't have to give you a retirement tour. They didn't have to give you a title shot for your last match. They didn't have to do that. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't have to put you on a PLE where at 50-something years old or 60-something years old where you can barely walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look like a senior citizen. They didn't have to put you in the ring with Gunther, who's the world heavyweight champion at the time, and send you off, you know, the right way. Now, is it fucked up that they cut your retirement speech off? Yes. Right? Did they do it on purpose? I don't know. Hey, maybe Triple H did it. You know, we all know Triple H doesn't like Goldberg because Triple H was on ESPN's First Take the other day, and Stephen A. Smith said that Goldberg is in his top 10 of greatest wrestlers of all time. Triple H thought that was a joke. Like, Triple H, you know, pretty much downplayed, you know, Goldberg and said, how could you have Goldberg in the top 10? So I do believe that Triple H, aka Triple K, could have possibly sabotaged Goldberg's retirement tour. You know, that is a possibility, right? Maybe Triple H is the reason why Asuka or Asuka broke his streak. Because if you're gonna have anybody break his streak, you know, you would think it would be somebody with a bigger name, right? Like, no disrespect to Asuka or Asuka, whatever her name is. I do think she's a decent wrestler. Some people consider her one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time. I disagree. I don't really care for her. But if you're going to have anybody break Goldberg's streak, you know, you would think it would be somebody like, you know, like a Braun Breaker, somebody that has a similar, you know, wrestling style to him. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Braun Breaker or somebody like, you know, Obafemi. Like if Obafemi was to move up to the main roster from NXT, if he was to break Goldberg's streak, that would make sense. But the fact that, you know, they had Asuka or Asuka do it, you know, I do find that very strange. But at the end of the day, bro, like Goldberg, bro, you got to stop complaining, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you're, cause what it's looking like is, it's looking like you're miserable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really feel some type of way, bro, keep doing the stem cell therapy, whatever you was doing to do your final retirement match with Gunther, because that was the only reason you were able to even compete in the match is because you did stem cell therapy, right? If you really feel some type of way, right, come back for a year, sign to AEW, and let AEW give you the proper retirement tour, okay? Don't say, like, say that you're coming back. Don't say it's only going to be for a year. Come back, sign with AEW, do your thing over there for a year, and then retire. You know, because it seems like that's what you want. It seems like Goldberg, I think he feels like he doesn't have closure with the way that his career ended in the WWE. You understand what I'm saying? It seems like he's losing sleep over them cutting off his retirement speech, you know, after his match with Goldberg. I'm not Goldberg, Gunther, right? So if you really feel that bad about it, bro, if you want to feel better, if you want to sleep better, if you want to stop being a miserable fuck, bro, sign to AEW and let AEW give you a whole, let them give you the John Cena special. Go to AEW, bro, and the whole year is dedicated to this is Goldberg's last year wrestling. And let's see how things play out. Because I don't even think you would make it 6 months. Yo, if Goldberg was to come back and do that, bruh, I don't even think his body would hold up for 3 to 6 months, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm saying, bro, just move on, bro. Just move on. Stop talking about the WWE. Stop complaining and just move on with your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, you can barely walk, brother. You know what I'm saying? You've had a great career. You know, you're a future Hall of Famer. You're a legend. And everybody knows Goldberg, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even kids in the younger generation know who Goldberg is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Goldberg. I just hate to see the legends go out like this, man. Like, it's crazy how Goldberg ended Bret Hart's career, and Bret Hart and Gunther are currently doing the same thing, just bitching and complaining week after week after week. So Asuka actually responded to Goldberg. Let me read y'all this, yo. So Asuka, she was on a podcast, right? And she actually spoke about Goldberg's comments. So let me read to y'all what y'all said, right? So she said, and she actually said this on Twitter, guys, which is now known as X. She said, Goldberg's comments about me are all over the news right now. But honestly, I'm not bothered by it at all. What he said came from his own perspective, and that's fine. So there's no need to make such a big deal out of it. Listen to my philosophy. It's not about what I accomplish, it's about what I try to create. Philosophy and vision, that's where the real value is. I don't find meaning in anything without beauty. I've achieved every record, every title, but those are just milestones. What really matters is opening a new era, creating a moment that separates before Asuka and after Asuka. Having the power to change an era, that's where true value and beauty exists. I don't chase records or championships. They're the ones that come to me. That's not enough. There's not enough art in this world. So shout out to Asuka for taking the high road, man. And this makes Goldberg look like an even bigger piece of shit, bro. Because instead of shitting on Asuka, you should be shitting on the WWE. Just shit on Triple H and TKO, bro. Or Vince McMahon or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just there to do a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? She didn't choose that she was going to break her streak. It was the people that hired her. The WWE, they chose that she was going to be the one to break her streak, bro. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, let me know what you guys think about this video. It's your boy Wavy, StayWavyTV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, share the video. I'm out.
What's good, y'all? It's Wavy. You already know the vibes. We out here, big love from the whole city. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, smash the bell, and keep supporting StayWavyTV. Every click keeps us moving, every like keeps us growing. Appreciate you.